Hi there everyone, Mark from Retribution Gaming here, and I'm welcoming you back to Broken Sword 2. In the last episode, we managed to revive Nico from a coma after she was thrown into the river following the explosion on the boat. Thanks to a friendly priest who had taken up residence in the jungle, and a voodoo anti-root. Oh no, hang on a minute, that's the wrong game. But it was a root given to us by a shaman. So we've now split up. George has found himself in the Caribbean looking for another one of these Mayan stones, whilst Nico has gone to London. So we're going to rejoin George and see what he finds out. Okay, so here we are in the tropical climes of somewhere in the Caribbean, looking for pirate treasure. How exciting. Somebody should make a movie about it. Right, so we have this guy here who looks to be some sort of surveyor. He's got some notes and he's got a theodolite. Let's see if we can... We're just going to be very rude and just straight away see if we can look at his notes.
I just had to sneak a look at those plans.
Hey, get out of there.
You know, wherever I go, I hear those words. Paris, Syria, Ireland, or Spain. Makes no difference.
What do you think you're doing?
I was trying to show some interest in your project.
Yeah, maybe we should have spoken to him first, because we don't actually kind of know what he's doing. So, yeah, let's have a chat with him. Introduce ourselves first, maybe.
Hi, is this Ketch's Landing?
Yeah, that's right.
My name's George Stobart. You're a surveyor, right, Mr.
Bronson. And of course I'm a surveyor. Why the hell else would I have a theodolite?
I don't know. Hobby, maybe?
Yeah, right. What brings you here, anyway?
I'm searching for an ancient Mayan artifact.
What is it? Some kind of jewel?
No, it's obsidian. A black stone with supposedly mystic powers.
You're nuts.
Maybe, but that doesn't make it any less true.
This is similar to the stone I'm looking for.
What makes you think you'll find it here?
Because when the stones were stolen in the 17th century...
Hold it! The stones have been lost for 300 years?
Approximately.
And you're hoping to find them again? You're nuts. And why here?
A wise old Indian shaman told me he saw the stones in a vision.
Ha ha. That's rich. Listen, I got work to do, okay?
I mean, when you put it like that, it does sound kind of crazy.
Look at this. An article about a total eclipse of the sun.
Oh, yeah? Listen, I don't want to be rude, but it just comes naturally. I really don't care.
Fair enough.
Catch you later, Bronson.
Well, at least we didn't have to show him all of the tat that we have. Right, okay, let's explore our surroundings. What else have we got here? We have a net. And there's a little jetty going out into the sea. Okay, quite a long jetty going out into the sea. Oh, and there's somebody at the end of it. I didn't mean to walk all the way over here, but it looks like I have. So whilst we're here, let's have a chat with the kid.
You want to buy some fish?
Nah, I don't like fish. What's your name?
Rio. It means river. What about you?
George. It means... well, it's just a name.
It means George. What is that? That's him, obviously. That's talking about pirate treasure. That's the eclipse. Let's see what this is. This is an odd icon.
Is it true that Captain Ketch lived around here?
Oh, it's Ketch.
Right? That's his house up on the hill. It's a museum now.
Yeah? That's exactly what I need. Thanks, kid.
You won't get inside, you know. The old ladies close it down.
The old ladies, huh?
What do you know about Captain Ketch?
Just what everybody knows around here. He was a pirate and get himself hung.
No, well, common fate, I guess, for piracy. Now, what about the old ladies?
Who are these old ladies you mentioned?
Miss Frost and Miss Mina Ketch.
How come the old ladies closed the museum?
It's Branson's doing. Him have the plans for redeveloping the museum. They kind of regret it, you know. The man's a crook.
Of course he is, he's a surveyor.
Will you help me get those plans?
I don't want to go nowhere near that man. He promised to drown me when he found the fish I left in his sleeping bag.
So you're trying to get rid of him as well. Nice. Okay, Rio, tell me about yourself. I like you, kid.
No school today?
No, sir.
What about your education?
I can fish, sail, and swim. I've been looking after myself since I was 6, and I'm bilingual.
Aren't you a little overqualified for a beach bum?
Well, you know, there's a lot of competition.
Well, when you put it like that. Okay, what do you know about pirate treasure?
Do you know anything about pirate treasure?
Man, that's all stories. There's no such thing as a real pirate treasure.
Oh, come on, where's your sense of adventure, Rio?
Do you know anything about a forthcoming eclipse?
No, but that explains why the weather's about to get real bad.
Rio, it's a beautiful day. There's no more than a whisker of cloud in the sky.
Trust me, man, it's going to get real bad.
Something says we should listen to this kid. Anyways, we can't talk to him about anything else now. Ah, hang on. Yes, we can. I'm going to cut out some unnecessary dialogue, I think. He was saying about buying a fish. Give him a worm to use as bait.
What you got there?
I didn't think the kid would be interested in that.
Really? Okay. Maybe I can't sequence break it then. What's going on with his net?
I didn't want a fishing net.
Suit yourself. Okay, well, we also probably can't mess about with that theodolite whilst he's here. Oh, now look at this. Okie dokie then. Well, we have a little kitty cat.
Hi, Puss. Want to play? Hey, cat. Watch where you're putting those claws.
Okay, now once again, this is going to be the start of a kind of a bit of a nonsensical puzzle again. But we're going to ignore that for the moment. Let's talk to the old ladies.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Good afternoon, Mr. Stobart. Would you care for tea?
No, thank you, ma'am. I don't like tea.
How dare you, George, not like tea? I've got a cup right here. In fact, I'm going to have a slurp right now. Ah, there we go. Right, I'm full of tea. Let's have a chat.
Is that your cat?
Yes, it is.
That's Ruddles. Do you like cats, Mr. Stobart?
Ruddles. Well, I don't mind cats. I'm not a huge fan. I don't know why we call it Ruddles, though. That's the name of a very, 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 very cheap, kind of quite crappy ale, quite frankly. I will say yes.
You bet. Especially spit roast.
Oh, George.
Can you tell me anything about Captain Ketch?
More than you can tell me about your great-great-great-great-grandfather, no doubt.
You're his descendants?
Certainly. Captain Ketch was born in Dorset, England, in the reign of King Henry VIII. His family were undistinguished farmers, but young Frederick Ketch decided to go to sea.
We have plenty of seamen in our family, Mr. Stobart.
Are you interested in history, Mr. Stobart?
A certain part of it, yeah. Also, for those of you not in the know, Dorset is a beautiful part of the world, and if you're ever in the UK, go visit. especially if you have a interest in castles and fossils. There's a reason that part of the country is called the Jurassic Coast. It's where I believe the origin of the tongue twister "she sells seashells on the seashore" comes from, if you were interested. Anyways,
Yes, I am.
tell me more about Captain Ketch.
You were telling me about Captain Ketch. Do go on.
Oh, yes. He sailed under Hawkins.
Jim Hawkins?
John Hawkins, one of the great traders of the Elizabethan age. In 1568, Frederick Ketch was a young man serving aboard the Jesus, Hawkins' flagship. They sailed from England to Africa and across the wide Atlantic to these islands. Ketch was never to see the shores of England again.
Huh. Jim Hawkins, George, you numpty.
How come Ketch never made it home?
Because the Spaniards sank the Jesus in an act of treachery.
Oh, well, that's a fairly straightforward answer.
You said Hawkins' fleet traded between Africa and the Indies. What was it they were trading?
Black men with no shirts.
You have to understand, Mr. Stobart, that this was the 16th century.
But that doesn't alter the fact that Hawkins and Ketch were slavers and pirates.
Would it surprise you to learn that Hawkins was also a devoutly religious man?
He transported slaves in a ship named after Jesus Christ. In my book, that makes him a hypocrite.
I mean, you're not wrong there, George. But, tell me more.
What happened to Ketch? Was he killed?
Oh no, he got away and returned to this island, to this very house.
The Frederick Ketch Memorial Museum.
Uh-huh. So you've made a museum for a slaver pirate. I mean, I guess if he was your descendant, I mean, it might still have an interesting story, but I still don't know if it's a good idea to celebrate him. Anyways.
Is it true Frederick Ketch was a pirate?
Frederick Ketch was emphatically not a pirate.
They hanged him, you know. Down there on the beach in front of his family. Didn't bother with a trial. Just whipped him out from his breakfast table and hoisted him up in chains.
Well, okay, that sounds like the fate of a pirate to me.
Well, if he wasn't a pirate, what did they hang him for?
Envy. Pure green-eyed envy. He had been a successful privateer, you see, and had accumulated great wealth.
As rich as a mink in a paddock.
Shut up, Mina.
Yes, Frost.
The small-minded governor and his lackeys wanted his money, trumped up some ridiculous charge about breaking the conditions of his letter of marque, and hanged him like a common thief. The blackguards!
Ah, right. Well, yes, that's... The distinction between a pirate and a privateer is that one of them has a letter of marque, which is basically the... It's conditions from the king that allow them to operate on the sea. So basically, a privateer is kind of like a monarchy-appointed pirate, basically, operating within the bounds of the law, essentially. Yeah, very, very, very little distinction aside from one has a letter of marque.
Letter of marque?
The document that permitted him to engage and destroy the enemies of the crown. The difference between a lawful privateer and a pirate. Yoo-hoo!
Sorry, Frost.
Well, why didn't Ketch just say, "Take a hike, guys, I've got a pirating license"?
Frederick Ketch was not a pirate.
But he did show them his letter of marque.
But they destroyed it and hanged him anyway.
Well, I mean, if he was in breach of his letter of marque, then he must have done something wrong. So, you know, they don't just sort of accuse him of that willy-nilly, so to speak. But, yeah, still a bit crappy. If he was a lawfully licensed privateer. But anyway, they just confirmed what I just said beforehand.
I've been talking to Rio, the little fisher boy.
I'll thank you not to mention that little wretch in my presence.
Dirty little whelk. Nasty fishy boy.
That will do, Mina.
What have you got against Rio?
I gather you don't have much time for the little boy.
That child is a delinquent, Mr. Stobart.
Yeah, well, he's only, what, 11, maybe?
A knave with one hand on the tops.
Uh-huh, so you think he's a thief?
What is it about Rio that you don't like, Miss Frost?
Well, once upon a time, he and Emily...
Be quiet this instant, Mina.
Who is Emily?
What can you tell me about Emily?
Emily? What business can she be of yours?
Her parents were killed in a typhoon.
We, as her only living relatives, took it upon ourselves to raise the child.
It's good to know Charity isn't dead.
Oh, but she is. Washed overboard in the typhoon.
Mr. Stobart wasn't talking about Emily's mother. He was being sarcastic.
So Emily's mother was named Charity. Okay.
What else can you tell me about Emily?
How dare you pry into our family in this way? I refuse to answer any more of your impertinent questions.
Well, you kind of brought her up. Well, Mina did anyway. Okay, right. So it looks like that's all we can do there. Thanks, ladies. Now, what's important here, all of this scene here, we need to use in order to get rid of him so that we can gain entrance to the house, which sounds incredibly convoluted. And it kind of is, because it involves us having to get this ball from the cat. So, firstly, I'm pretty sure we do have to give this worm to Rio. Might have to talk to him again first though.
Tell me about your friend Emily.
Why are you so interested in Emily Ketch?
Emily Ketch? A descendant of Captain Ketch, the pirate?
Yeah,
Well, it doesn't bother you?
why should it? We don't responsible for our ancestors.
You're not wrong.
What you got there?
I didn't think the kid had...
Right. I know it's something to do with that. Let's have a chat with Bronson first though. Okay.
What do you think of Rio?
Fish boy? If he comes near me again, I'll throttle the little squirt.
Calm down. What's he ever done to you?
Sock me in the back of my skull with some kind of fish, that's what.
It's handy with a trout.
Tell me about the two old ladies.
Who? The Ketch sisters. One of them's crazy as a coot, and the other will turn you to stone if you're not careful.
I mean, I can see that, to be honest with you.
Catch you later, Bronson.
I guess that one named Frost kind of lives up to her name. Okay, right. Let's actually try and go in this house first.
It was locked.
The house is closed.
How come?
It is undergoing refurbishment.
Refurbishment? Where are the workmen?
Preparation is half the work, young man. The intention is to prepare the museum for the new century.
The Frederick Ketch Memorial Museum. It would look nice in neon.
A museum for a pirate? There was a stony silence.
I have already told you, sir, he was not a pirate. It's precisely this sort of vile misrepresentation that Mr. Bronson is seeking to rebalance.
Oh? How?
Mr. Bronson has kindly agreed to undertake the museum's refurbishment at a very reasonable price. He understands the importance of a sense of history.
Funny. That's not the impression I got of Bronson at all.
He also understands spherical geometry.
Mina?
Well, he does.
Listen, ma'am, I came a long way to visit this place.
If we make an exception in your case, everyone will want to get in.
Pardon me, but I didn't exactly have to fight my way through the crowds.
You're the second visitor we've had today.
No, I'm sorry, but it's impossible.
Uh-huh.
You're really fond of that cat, aren't you?
He is our companion and our solace.
I thought about catnapping the little monster until they let me in, but it wasn't my style. Maybe there was some other way I could use their affection for the cat to get me into the house.
Interesting.
Okay, it was time for diversionary tactics. I thought I saw a little girl down on the beach.
You must be mistaken.
He must be mistaken. Mustn't he, Frost?
I'm sure I'm not. A little girl and that young fisher boy.
What? It's not possible. What were they doing?
Oh, the kinds of things that all little boys and girls get up to at their age.
When I was a little girl, we used to play cows and milkmaids.
Well betide you if you're lying to us, Mr. Stobart. Heaven help you.
Ah, the ladies are leaving. The cat has left. Okay, no, the cat has returned. Just like that well-known Studio Ghibli movie.
With a creak of ancient corsetry, the sisters sailed majestically over the distant horizon.
And seem to have disappeared. Right, so.
A cute little putty tat. Actually, no. It was a mangy old flea bag. It was busily torturing a red ball.
Yes, and I need to get that ball. Oh, look, we can look at this.
A large tree stood beside the house, with a suggestive U formed by the branches.
Indeed. We can also, I believe, look at this now. Well, we could have anyway, but...
The flagpole had some sort of technical gadget on the end.
That's the, if you wanted to know, the reflector for the theodolite.
The ladder extended easily.
I don't think I want to go up the ladder, to be honest with you. I think I want to come back down here now. I'm determined to talk to Rio about a fish, because I think I can get one off of him and give it to the cat. Ah, there we go. Let's talk about the old women first.
How come the old ladies closed the museum?
It's Bronson's doing. Him have the plans for redeveloping the museum. Oh, I know all about Mr. Bronson's plans.
Care to share?
Can you let me have a fish, kid?
I thought you say you don't like fish.
It's not for me. It's a present.
For the old ladies? Well, it makes a change from flowers and candy.
No, it's for their cat.
Okay. What do I get out of it?
I can pay you. I've got Quaramontian dollars, French francs, and traveler's checks.
You must be joking. The nearest bank is 3 islands away.
Can give you these pants.
Will you give me a fish if I give you these, Rio, are these ugly, tasteless nylon panties worth a fish?
No, man.
Fair enough. What about this worm?
Is this worm worth a fish?
could be good bait. How did it die?
I think it drowned in tequila.
Just like my Uncle Gabriel. Yeah, I'll have that. Okay, I'll get you a fish. It might take a while though.
Right, if we just sort of walk over here and then walk back again. I think we're good to go. In your luck, Rio?
Did you see the weird sisters come by here?
Did I? They look madder than usual, so I'll hide until they're gone by.
Just as well. They thought you were playing with Emily. Boy, were they steamed.
Emily, you're madder than them.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask the boy.
There is.
No luck with a fish?
No, man. They don't want bite. That's cause they know there's a storm brewing.
Storm? I don't think so.
Hey, I caught a bite.
You have?
It's a big one. A real big one.
Reel him in, Rio. Jeez, it must be a whale or something.
We're going to give that to the cat. Oh, no, you've caught a fresh unicycle.
Rustiest whale I ever see.
I still need a fish, Rio.
Okay, make me try again.
Maybe you better change your bait.
Oh, hang on.
The only serviceable part of the bicycle's wreck was a rubber inner tube. You just never know when you're going to need stuff like that.
Indeed. Do you need it? Right.
There's a fish, my man.
I
Ah,
can't put it in my pocket while it's flapping about like that.
No problem.
okay, so we didn't need to give him the dart. Why did I think I needed to give him the dart? Anyways, we've got a fish now. Let's head on back up here. Oh, the sisters are still gone. Right, we should be able to give the fish to the cat now.
Okay, cat. You don't deserve this, but here's a little fish. The little monster ate the fish, but never strayed far from the ball.
Ah. Okay. That's not what we needed to do then. So we're going to need another fish. Oh, he's got one.
There's a fish, my man.
Thank you, Rio. Almost as if you knew what I needed. So yes, we can't just give the fish to the cat. Because of course we can't. This is an adventure game puzzle. We've got to do something stupid and convoluted along the way. And the stupid and convoluted thing we got to do involves that ladder. Right. In a tube. On a flagpole.
I couldn't reach it.
Oh, George, get up the ladder. Now, fish on the inner tube. Who comes up with this stuff?
That should get the old cat dancing. I just hoped it didn't give itself a cardiac.
Right, now we can get the ball. I need to get that inner tube back now though.
I didn't want to risk the wrath of that vicious animal by putting my hand within striking distance of those claws.
Don't then. Oh, there we go. Right, well that's that cat occupied now. We need to use this inner tube for something else now. So, we were told that that tree branch next to those seats has a distinct U-tube. U-tube? U-shape. Wow. Anyway, inner tube with the branch. Because we're going to make a slingshot. Why? To fire this ball at the reflector.
I put the ball in the catapult. Took aim. Yes! Okay, so it was a lucky shot, but I'd knocked the theodolite target clean off the end of the flagpole.
What the hell's going on here?
Hi, Bronson. Nice to see you, too.
You again. Have you been screwing around with my theodolite target? Where is it? I had to climb out of the window to put that one on. Damn it, I'm gonna have to go through all that again.
Not this time. The house is locked up and the sisters aren't here.
Hell's teeth! I'll have to put the spare target on the other flagpole. A whole morning's work wasted. I'm gonna fix all this and then I'm gonna fix you, you hear?
Yeah? Fine. I'll be waiting.
Uh-huh. Can you see what we have to do? See you later, Bronson.
What you doing, Bronson? Just hanging around?
I'm gonna kill you for this, Stobart! Get me down from here!
What, so you can kill me? Gee, you talked me out of it, Bronson. I felt a little guilty about leaving Bronson up there, but not much, obviously.
So, I'll take that.
The marker was a bright, shiny thing, and I have a weakness for bright, shiny things. It wasn't going to be much use without the theodolite, though.
I know that. Luckily, our pockets are big enough for one. So, quickly, let's take a look at his plans. Actually, let's take a look at them
It looked like a
before.
set of plans.
Oh, okay, we just need to pick them up.
With Bronson out of the way, I could finally get a clear look at the plans. Engineers' drawings didn't mean much to me, but one thing was clear. These plans were for a 5-story, 200-roomed, luxury, pirate-themed hotel. Another stain on the bedspread of paradise.
Ah, I guess the sisters didn't know about that. Okay, so we've stuffed them in our pocket. Gonna do the same with the theodolite. I don't even want to know where he put that. Oh dear. George's hammer space. Right, anyways. We now have a theodolite. And a marker. And some plaids.
You there? Why is Mr. Bronson hanging from that flagpole?
He climbed up there of his own accord.
Then help him, you stupid man! Quickly, before he falls!
I mean, to be fair, he's not that far off the ground. He could probably drop down and be okay. He's about 6 feet from the ground. But no, instead of that, look what I found.
Here, Bronson's plans.
This means nothing to me.
She's not wearing her reading glasses.
Ah, wait. Yes, I see now. I see it all too clearly. That man is planning to build a huge hotel. Bronson is a confidence trickster. Mina, we have been duped. I'm glad we didn't sign his contract.
Oh, I hate tricksters, especially confident ones.
Mina. Mr. Bronson, you may consider yourself persona non grata.
Yes. Ave Canum.
Kindly disentangle yourself from our flagpole and eject yourself from our property this very minute.
Disentangle. Eject.
Hey, cut that out, you crazy old bat!
How dare you! Mina isn't crazy, she's just engagingly eccentric.
Yeah, as a bedbug. Ouch!
Lovely as this little vista is, I'd be really grateful if you could let me into the museum now.
Certainly, young man. We are most grateful to you for exposing this scoundrel, Mina the Lock.
Thanks, ladies.
Stobart, be a pal. Get these harpies off me. Ooh.
Love to, fella, but you brought it on yourself.
While George was basking in the sun-drenched Caribbean, I went to London. It was a long shot, but I thought I'd start my search for the Jaguar Stone at the British Museum.
Good a place as any, Nico. However, we are going to leave it there for the moment, and we are going to rejoin Nico next time. So, George has found his way into a museum. Nico is going to explore another. So, please do join me next time to see what Nico uncovers. Until then, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye. If you like that video, please do all the usual YouTube fun stuff like hitting the thumbs up to give it a like, consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already, and hit the bell to get notifications of when I post new content. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, please do consider buying me a coffee, link of which is on screen and in the video description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you for the next one.